started when we were in our mother's womb. Every day thereafter, we continued that transformation. Change to me is a lifelong continual process. It's part of life's journey to ultimately prepare us for the life after this life. You know what I'm saying? The hereafter. I said, in my pursuit to change, the task has not been won without trials, tests, and struggle, strife, adversity, dismay, and all. Yet I read in this path that we're on, that I've embarked on, is a journey with no easy remedy or path to get there. I said, to get there. This last violation shook me to my core.
I bet.
And I allowed it to alter my path. You know what I'm saying? I did stumble, bro. Hard, man, because, you know, I did a lot of fucked up shit. And then all the fucked up shit I did all throughout my life hit me at the same time. It was just like a big boom, boom, boom. And I was not ready to digest all that at once. You know what I'm saying? And so it just had to come out. I had to be remorseful. I had to let go of that anger. It was like a cancer, homie. It was killing me with the liquor, homie. Like, I was drinking. Bro, I was drinking so much, homie, man. I was so sucked up just off of drinking, bro. That shit hurt, bro. It was like, damn. And they got a picture of me, man. That shit, hey, bro, I was killing myself with that drink.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you.
And I'm still hurt right now from this shit.
Let me say this real quick.
Yeah.
I remember back around when we were locked up together around that time in '99.
Yeah,
I remember there was times when I used to be like, man, I thought to myself, like, man, Robert hard, man. Like, he hard minded.
Yeah.
Like, hard to break through. Like, you know what I mean? Like, man, Robert, man.
And walls,
man,
walls,
Robert, yeah,
stick,
Robert.
bro. I put
You'd
him
be
up.
like, you would tense up and you'd be like,
as soon as my dad left, homie.
I'm going through the same shit you going through. We live in the same.
So
and I used to think that, like, man, Robert hard, man. But go ahead though, my bad.
I'd have been one of them slaves, bro. They would have hurt me,
I hear you.
But I would have been one of them slaves, right? Because I wear my slave tattoo right here on my back. You see that? Fearless.
Yeah, they would have had to chop. They would have tried to chop a leg to take you out. That's what I tell myself.
So those is all my slave wounds right there.
Hey, listen, they killed a lot of us, brother. There's a lot of us that have been lost to history. You never know who they was. Wasn't nothing written about them. They existed though. They had a mother. They had, you know what I mean? Yeah, brother. Are you kidding me? It's more than crazy.
That mean,
brother,
this is a thing with a foundation, then a legacy. That's the
Rob, it is a divine injustice, my brother.
Yeah.
It is a breach so gross that they are running from right now from that very crime, man. Running from their blood, man. It's going to catch up, and it always was going to catch up, and it's coming to that point now. They've always been running from their blood, man. All people, listen, I'm gonna say that
it don't matter.
Every nation that has had our people enslaved, had any people enslaved, let me just say that, but that has had a whole nation of people enslaved, but it just happens to be that our nation has been enslaved like 5 different times, us, to different nations, in different kingdoms of different nations, and every single time, they wasn't all harsh on the same different levels. Some was harsher than others. But every single time, we literally like built up the economy and the infrastructure of that entire empire. Every single time. You hear me, brother? Like, who's gonna deny what I just said? Who's gonna dispute that?
Yeah, and bro, I was reading in those books I was showing you on that thing, and here, hey, it's a book, bro. We were kings, homie. That breaks it down, bro. Like I was like, whoa, there was a lot of shit that I thought I knew about our history and the shit we've been through.
We don't know 4%, man.
Bro, they just give us a percentage here.
Of a quarter of a percent.
Because this is what we got to do that. This is a law.
Yeah,
so I believe that's a law by all nations. They want us to venerate
Plato and Michelangelo and all their heroes who were really faggots and really perverts. And I'm telling the honest to God truth. I'm not slandering dead people.
Yeah, I read about
it. That's a fact.
Hey, I never knew that. Hey, I was reading the book.
All of them. Almost all of them.
I read this one from Socrates to damn, I forget how to pronounce it.
Aristotle.
No, it was way further than that.
A French dude.
It goes all the way down to it touched everybody like that.
Descartes.
Bro. That was somebody in the
Rene Descartes.
Or something like that.
Okay.
That was in that. You know what I'm saying? And on that.
Okay.
But anyhow, I was reading it, bro, and I was like, damn, this motherfucker was gay. But then I said, yeah, because in Alexander the Great.
Oh yeah.
That dude was around. You know what I'm saying? So then I was like, okay, that's the same old boy. Okay, so that's what they was doing.
Right.
Alexander the Great was a fucking.
Oh, so y'all just doing that?
Yeah,
then, okay.
that's just the thing.
Oh, that ain't a one-time incident. Y'all all doing
because,
that.
He was too. You know
That's
what I'm saying?
crazy. Yeah.
Even though he was a killer.
Oh, brother, they been.
But
Listen to me, man.
Cold,
I'm gonna say something crazy, as you already know. The people who run this world,
or like that.
or who run,
That's why they promote all that.
who run every single industry, who run music industry, who run entertainment industry, who run the finance industry, they run every major industry, they run the information industry, they run FDA, they run the food industry, they run it all.
They got some shit in prison.
They are people who a nation.
It ain't even food.
No, it's not food, brother. No, now listen to this. You can argue that we are literally in a famine right now, like the whole country, for at least.
Yeah.
Like this country's in a famine because most of the food that we eating is not even real food. The meat's not real.
Bro,
the veggies ain't real. The fruit's not
It
real.
started testing in the
Famine.
prisons. It started testing. in the
Talk about
prisons.
it. Talk about it.
Boom, boom. And you
Hey, remember that
you
chicken?
Get shit, you like, what is this shit? But now you see this shit. it's
Remember
like
that chicken
slop.
we used to get at
But-
Prairieville,
oh
man?
my God.
How
Yeah,
they used to get it in the boxes that said not
No,
for
do
human
not eat it.
consumption?
Do not eat it, nigga.
Wow.
Nigga, this ain't the nigga eating chicken.
Not for human consumption,
that's
but
it.
here y'all go. Here's
Right.
fucking a ton of it, and
what's
y'all can
that-
cook this up.
What effects that gonna have later on?
Mmm.
And the longer you spend, you know what I'm saying?
Feminized us. Did they feminize me and you, Robert? Have they feminized me
Yeah,
and
that's
you
what I'm
over the
saying.
years?
Hold
A
on
little,
a second.
at least a little bit.
Now
I be
you know-
thinking about that.
Yeah,
I've been
maybe.
drinking water for a long time. I've been eating
Yeah.
the food. I'm like, have they feminized me?
What's wrong
Have
with
they
that?
pumped some of that into me?
Oh my goodness!
I hate to say it, but damn.
It's a-
If I really
it's a-
believe it, why
it's-
would I be necessarily like exempt
just
for
in
all
my
of
small
it?
dose of out here, I'm seeing stuff. I'm glad I'm chilling. You know what I'm saying? This is different, bro.
The world has changed, brother.
Different, homie.
Man, if we don't wake the fuck up now, brother, that things are happening right now. Do you? Okay, let's get on back to Donald Trump. Do you know that right now that we are on the cusp of a war,
Yeah, absolutely.
a war that's been prophesied
Russia,
for a long time?
all the
Like what's happening right now? I'm watching it. I'm like,
End of the
okay.
world.
I'm like, they're gathering. It seems
Hey,
to be
why do you think I'm stacking?
anti-American sentiment seems to be amassing, and shit's
Hey,
the
listen,
wheels are rolling.
I'm not playing. I'm stacking, homie. Stacking bullets in
We might have to leave this country. I tell my wife that. I said, babe, if we have to leave
Go
this
that
country
last
one day, are you ready for that? We have to like up and move and be mobile. We might live through that time. Are you ready for that? She's like, yeah, if it comes to it, we have to.
Yeah,
I was like,
they
yeah.
always think like that.
I'm like, listen, the heritage that I come from, like in important times.
That's an innate feeling I have. And from sitting back, looking on the world from another perspective, homie, that a lot of people don't get to because they're so caught up in some other shit. But I'm talking about 12 years on the reverse side, though.
Right.
I'm on the inside looking at it from a whole nother level.
Yeah.
Now, you know what I'm saying? I had a chance to cool out. No more drugging, no more drinking.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking, you know what I'm saying? I'm spiritually there. I'm with me, bro.
Your mind together.
Hey,
You gotta
hello.
be like, I'm
And I'm still
super
there.
aligned right now.
But something had happened up here, bro. I can't explain it, man. I'm still trying to figure out. I'm telling you, I got letters from Terrells and all that shit down
Probably
here.
the meds, man.
The meds.
wasn't meds?
I don't take them no more. I was fucked up before.
But
the
I mean,
meds.
back.
Listen,
Okay.
I never even took meds, my nigga. Terrells, bro.
I hear
Hell,
you. I hear
I
you.
don't be lying to you about nothing, bro. You know what I'm saying? Just boom.
Yeah.
I didn't know what happened. Like, Mom, why would I want to hit you, Mom?
Right.
Old woman, Mom, what would make me? What I get?
Man,
what did I get from that?
or maybe you got possessed by something, man.
What I mean,
That's a
I'm
thing. You don't believe in possession?
I did it to everybody that loves me.
Okay.
That was crazy.
The destructive. I mean, you don't believe in possession?
Yeah, of course.
Yes, I mean,
Yeah.
damn, maybe that's possible.
It was fucked up, man. Everybody was like, damn, bro. France, you know, I heard Francis' son.
Yeah,
you know
Rob
what I'm saying?
wilding out, yeah.
Yeah, but like, what are you doing though, Robert? You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
everybody was like,
What are we really doing? Yeah. When you gotta look at you like, hey man, what are we really doing, man? You know, shit's gone left.
I was
Shit's
like-
gone left. Yeah.
I was like, damn,
what are we really
I
doing,
broke
bro?
down, I was like,
Are we going
damn,
there or what?
That fucked up. Had me
Yeah.
questioning really
I
who
feel
I
you.
am.
I've
as
been
a
there. I've been
person.
there. I've had to question myself many times. Hey, but honestly, man, that's what brings real change, man. I'm telling you, bro. Hey, I'm telling you, man. Only if you've really gone through it. Only if you've really been at fucking rock bottom and be like, man. Hey, honestly, I tell this story to some people, man. I think I recall when I really did hit rock bottom in 2015. No, 13.
13.
In my own
Oh, when you
no
got
out brother out. I was staying with my mom at the time.
Yeah.
back under mama's wing because I couldn't survive out in the world because I couldn't cope with shit.
Yeah,
at that time I was having a very hard time. Plus I was plus I was having a hard.
I just get violent, bro.
Right.
Violent ain't cool. Huh?
But I went. But listen, bro. I went through this phase for 7. Bro, I stayed with my mom. I lived through this phase for 7 months. But there was, and I tell people all the time. But there was one night, bro. And let me just say this real quick. At this time, for the very first time in my life, brother, and I'm not crazy because I've given it much thought. I started seeing triple-digit numbers, bro.
What do you mean?
Like when I would look at a clock or different billboards.
Triple-digit numbers, like six type triple.
777, 888. No, not 888. Music 555-777, 1111 a lot. And I started looking into that stuff. But listen,
okay.
it was around this time that I was in the shower one night.
Yeah, this is bitch shit. Yeah.
I was in the shower one night, and for the first time, or at least for the first time in a very long time that I can remember,
right,
brother, I broke down. I broke down, man. I broke down, and I was like,
break down every day,
and my mom was even like, "You okay in there?" I could feel her like standing by the door because I was like, I was like screaming. I was like, God, like whatever you were trying to show me,
letting it go, bro.
Like, am I going crazy? I need you to show me now, like what, But I tell people, I look back to that point, I'd be like, I'm telling you, bro. Shortly after that, things started to like clear up.
Yeah, absolutely.
And like an opportunity presented itself. Absolutely. I started running again. Listen to me, bro. I got out there and started jogging every morning again and working out, going to the gym by myself. An opportunity came into some money. I went to Colorado. I didn't appreciate it. I fucked it all up.
Adrian,
but I got that. But you know what I mean? Huh?
I've always been good.
Oh yeah, man. Ain't no doubt about that.
You know what I'm saying? It just be my anger.
No doubt about that.
Yeah, it's just like me, man. My shit be like
yeah, man.
I don't know, man. I just hope I get it this time.
Anger.
I'm scared to the motherfucker, homie. I'm scared every day I wake up. Not because I know I'm going to go do something wrong, you know what I'm saying? It could be any type of predicament I'm in now. They put a label on me, bro, to where if I'm in a situation, you know what I'm saying? Say you get into a situation with somebody, and I'm just right here with you, but we together. Hey man, I'm going with you though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I gotta really be careful with who I'm dealing. My circle is really small.
So now is a very important time for you, man.
Yeah, man.
But now, I mean, to start utilizing the tools you know that you have that actually help you relax and that keep you inspired. Workout, ride, whatever it is. I wouldn't even say music, because music ain't that. Not like. I tell everybody that. I'd be like, nah, you know, that's not therapeutic. Like hip hop and rap. I mean, unless you listen to like positive stuff, it's not therapeutic. Yeah, you can't sit here and tell me, oh, I listen to it. Like, nah, you can't fool me with that.
So just throw you off. You know what I'm saying? You got it's called, you know, as we know, your dean, huh?
Exactly. So I mean, like jogging, working out, like the stuff, like get on the program, like you used to say. You know what I'm saying? Get in the program. Yeah, get in the program. Put yourself on some kind of program. You know what I mean? Because that's what keeps you focused and grounded. And yeah. We a lot of us get out the joint, man, and we lose any sense of any kind of program. Like even in our own life, we just and we forget all the basic tools that we used to know. Be like, damn, bro, I forgot everything that I
I'm
not you. I'm just saying in general, but you find yourself in situations.
Certain people.
Yeah, you find yourself in situations. You're like, damn, how could I do that? Like, because I know better. I know better shit. Yeah.
Because I've actually had time to actually be in prison and
think and lay back and be like,
and see how this dude grew up, what made him react like this. See, I'm not like that. I didn't react that way.
My time in CDU, and on the 4-yard, my one time at the 4-yard and my 2 times at CDU, thinking was a very thinking was something I was, you know what I mean? Man, I look back, I think to those times, man, when I used to wake up days and days and days on end, and the door wouldn't pop, and I'm looking out the window just waiting for December and it's April. You know what I'm saying? I'm serious. Waiting to see the CO3, and you know you got 2 months until you see the CO3. So, you know what I mean?
Let me ask you this,
that type of time, and I mean, gives you time to really be like.
Have you ever had experience where your body, you had an outer body, you was dead, but you seen your life after you was dead, and you seen your people and shit suffering from that? Man, I had that, homie. I wrote it down right here.
Now, wait, hold on for a second. Before you show me.
Yeah, okay.
I had a dream.
I mean, I've been through some shit. I wrote it down because it's real, homie.
I wrote down
because crazy.
I kept a journal for a long time, and I wrote this particular dream down that I had in 2012 that I always thought was either my cousin or my aunt, because in 2012 I had never been to a funeral, and I had a dream that I was at somebody's funeral.
Yeah, you didn't go to April's funeral?
No.
With us? You didn't?
I didn't know. I know that like a lot of people went, but yeah, okay. Tell me, but my to answer your question, yeah, I have had a similar experience, but I don't think it was necessarily about me. But what you're describing is you actually know for sure, like it was you,
bro.
Yeah.
Hey man, so look, I'm gonna keep it real with you. It was my birthday. It was like a couple days after my birthday, excuse me. And then I was smoking a little spice on me, you know.
That stuff is.
No. Listen, it's cool. I've been smoking the same spice all week long. I just had a little bit.
And behind the bars?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that stuff's different than stuff out here.
I'm not fucking going overboard.
I hear you.
People do that everywhere. You know
I got you. Get the quick little head buzz.
Yeah, just for my birthday.
I got you.
Relax, 37, you know.
Brother, I got you.
Yeah, and then boom, zoned out. I was right there watching TV. I was watching my TV and I was like, had my feet up, you know, central unit a little different. So it's fucked up, it's concrete, everything. So there's no comfortability, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Just trying to get comfortable.
On a hard ass, yeah.
God damn, bro. My back still hurt. So that long story short,
that's funny.
I was right there, bro, and boom, it just like, I had to get up, Adrian. I got up. I was like, I was like this, man. It was like I was here, but I wasn't here. The little high from the spiggity already went out, because you know it's like a crack.
Quick,
high.
yeah.
Yeah, nothing you gonna be still in there pondering on some shit. You know
right,
what I'm saying?
No, not at all.
So then, boom, I just zoned out, bro, and it was like I went on the journey real quick. You see what I'm saying? But I was on the journey on the other side of this realm we living in. You know?
Let me ask you specifically. What do you remember seeing? What was vivid to you?
I remember seeing my mothers and my sisters. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Crying. You know what I mean? Suffering. You know what I'm saying? I seen that, homie. I seen that I was no longer part of what is.
Right.
You know
You felt cut off.
Right. It was just like a disconnect.
Yeah, cut off.
You know, and then it was like I was just traveling. I could see everything, but I'm not a part of everything. You know what I'm saying? I'm just moving.
Astral travel. We astral travel when you know, my mom told me just 2 days ago. I'm not making this up.
Yeah.
She's like, you know, you always. She's. I feel like you. When you dream and you have like because you have your experience. I feel like you astral travel. Like you actually travel.
I don't sleep.
You actually
much,
go around in realms and whatnot.
Yeah.
That's deep. You probably do too.
I don't sleep much, so I'm about to get some new medication just to help me sleep. I left everything else alone. Been throwing that shit out the mind. I don't want it no more.
Because that medication suppresses your pineal, your creativity.
You know
your pineal gland, brother. The very center
I
of
get
your
on
brain.
that shit and I just go and I start eating.
Zombie land. Zombie land. Oh, so terrible.
I'm like, what the fuck?
KOP. Don't get your KOP.
Yeah, and then with the fucking no, I didn't.
Yeah, no, I'm joking, but it's like that though. You get zombied out like that.
Worse than that.
Oh wow.
This shit on the streets.
Oh,
way worse.
that's terrible. Yeah, I can imagine.
So hold on a minute. Time out, folks. Where did we go wrong? Yeah, they put me in the loony bin, shot me up, knocked me out with 2 fucking shots because I went off on one. Yeah, my mind, bro, is like I think I'm losing a piece of me, you know, as a person.
At that moment?
Because this has been an ongoing thing. This is what I've been telling my mama, bro.
Right.
Like, you know, I've been through a lot of shit, homie, so my head is fucked up, bro, and I ain't had a break until right now. It's a long time, 37, you understand what I'm saying? So I ain't really had a break to chill. And so here I am today trying to put it together on some other shit.
Well, you definitely need to take your time. If you really, I'm not saying if you really, but knowing that it's that important and it's that real, you need to really like take your time.
Yeah, no, but
like we all do.
My people just put me over there.
Yeah. Not rush into anything.
Police came.
Yeah.
Not to arrest me though. But I'm ready to get it in, die, whatever. I'm not going back to prison.
Right.
Well, they said, listen, we are not here to help you. You know, you're going through something.
Yeah, we don't have time to be concerned about that.
Right, we just gonna take you to get help, brother. Hey man, I am here to help you. You know what I'm saying? I had to break it down to me, brother, because I was not here living in this earth. You know what I'm saying? I don't know you. I don't know what's going on, brother.
Flipped out,
you know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, this is like, you know, that's sad to me, man. It hurts, man, because then I'm thinking maybe I got something wrong with me. You feel me? Shit, I don't know, homie. I be falling down sometimes, you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah?
Yeah, homie, I be doing it too.
You think you should get an MRI, man.
No,
I mean, we all should.
Yeah, it ain't like I'm suffering.
My mom, I need to check on my mom. My mom's getting an MRI today.
Be bothering me, you know, and then staying with moms bothers me because I've been so fucked up to mom. It's hard to see the pain in her eyes, but I see the happiness.
Right,
so that's like, you know, that pulls at me because I'm like, Mom, I don't mean to hurt you, you know what I'm saying?
Man, there's nothing in life that has hurt me more than seeing pain in my eyes. That's about me.
Yeah.
I swear to God, bro. That right there, man, would have you like, oh fuck.
Now that pain in her eyes, homie, make me want to murder, homie.
That would have
I'm
you
talking
like,
about
oh
not
fuck.
on no dumb shit either. You feel me?
Yeah.
Not really. Not that. How could I be? You know, after all that time of being dumb.
But on the positive note, man.
No, I'm not saying nothing
and none of that's negative at all. But
Yeah.
on a man, there's a lot.
Let
Like
me know what I've been going through.
Yeah,
and
man,
just
shit.
right here and still maintaining though. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? God bless me with some women, bro. They just came through. I ain't looking for them. And they ain't no hoes, ain't nothing like that. These women that work, got careers, been to college, you hear me? There's friends that my mom worked with and stuff, bro. They cool. Came in here, one like me. And I said, you know,